Hello, you. Welcome to Geekism. Did my mic on then? How are we, folks? How's it going on this fine Tuesday? Good evening, good evening. I'm glad to see you all in the chat. Hello, the gaming gang. Hey, Sven. Hey, Sven. Hey, oh, the chat's just caught up. Hello. I'm on time for once. Talon, you certainly are welcome. Axolotl, how's it going? I was showing somebody an axolotl the other day. They didn't believe me that it was a real creature. I had to show them like 3 or 4 different pictures on Google. Hey, JWFK Theories. It's a very niche channel. Hi, Henry. Hi, Sentinel. Hi, Lizu. Oh, loads of regular faces here today. That's what I like to see. We're in Pinewood. We're just hanging out. We're just going to be doing some little bits of work. I really enjoyed last week where we just sort of potted. So I'm going to just carry on doing that, really. One reason behind doing that is that I had a little bit of a problem. Hey, Autumn. Hey, Fjordell. Hi, Steve. Where's the what? What's the plan? There we go. I'll tell you what the plan is right now. We're just going to crack on with some bits and bobs. So, one of the things we're going to do is have a little bit of work on the bowling alley, because I have sat down 3 times on separate occasions this last week to do some work to the bowling alley, and every single time at various points I've had the gizmo crash. It's awful. Hi, Kirsty. How's it going? Hi, Nikki. Hey, Droid. So I'm going to go back and do what I haven't been able to do for all week. Okay, and it's basically some work on the exterior of this to add a toilet into it. Because somebody rightly pointed out this would probably have a toilet in, and also it would get some people through the door as well, make it look a little bit more realistic. So that's the plan. There is a plan. Talon saying there's never a plan. There's always a bit of a plan. Even if the plan is just we're going to play Planet Coaster, that's a plan. It's so annoying because I've done some really cool work on here this week, but I guess not. So please, if you do nothing else, thank you for the what's it called? I don't know. I don't use Twitch very often. What's it called? Thank you for the thing that you've just done, Commander Strain. Yeah. So we're going to be going through and pretty much doing everything I've already done. Is this Park on Steam? An older version is, yes. So not this bit that we're currently working on, but Pinewood Hills. Basically, I'm going to release it on Steam each time we've got a bit done. So the original bit, the 40s bit, is done. So basically building the bowling alley. We're building in the bowling alley, yes. The work I've done here, you see, I added a toilet the other day, and it turned out quite good. But yeah, overall, we need to go in and really sort of fix it up. So that's what we're going to do. And then we'll carry on as well. There's other things I want to do. Like I say, I've tried to do them like 2 or 3 times off camera, and it's basically infuriating me. So, John, to create an ASMR channel. I'm not really into porn, but producing it anyway. I know a lot of people would tell me off for calling it that, but let's be honest, that's what it is. Right, let's go to scenery. No, shops and facilities. Hello, Mr. Malova. How are we? Wow, how did you make the arcade machines? They're just bits put together. There's with some screens. There's better ones on the workshop, actually. The ones that Mineral recently used in Jubilee, in No Name Landia, are awesome. Both the ones he made himself and the ones he's got off the workshop. Much better than all my stuff. Okay, I don't really want to add you to a building. There we go. So it was a theme park made by... I thought this was a theme park made by Planet Coaster. Is that good? Oh, aren't you lovely? No, it's just little old me and Ruble and Mike Sheets. He did the wooden coaster, and more guests most likely in the future. To be honest, yeah, all of those went to put together, make this park. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We're going to, first of all, drop that there, all right? And then just click done on it. So we've got a toilet now, or a loo, or a lav, or whatever you want to call it. And then what we're going to do is get rid of most of this building here. How was the Chub Club? Good. £1.50 off this week. So I'm now, it sounds really depressing. I'm now at the weight I was before I went to Blackpool convention a few weeks ago. I genuinely put on like 5.5 pound after Blackpool. So yeah, back down to the weight I was before I went, which is good. It's took me like 3 or 4 weeks to get there. Creation's a bill. Thank you, Nikki. We all need to humble the creator. We don't. We're just here to chat and have fun. You know, you regular guys know the rules. We're not here to big me up. I don't have a mouse on my game, so I can't zoom in. That's annoying. Yeah, it is annoying. I'm sure you could set keys to do that. Could you not? I bet you can. Okay. Let's knock the grid size down a couple. Move that in. So we should, I think, just be able to do like a straight run here. And that will pretty much do what we want it to do. Oops. Hey Geekism, first live stream with you. Well, welcome, Zach. You're very welcome here. We have a nice little relaxed, chilled out time on a Tuesday night. It's not about me. It's not about the game. We just come in and we potter about and we have some good times. So, yeah, that's all we're about, really, here on a Tuesday. Any ideas for what? Missed that bit, Droid, sorry. Hi there, John T. Lad, Mama Malova stayed the same for 2 weeks and she's going clubbing this weekend. Oh, it's not going to be good, Mama Malova. Stick to those sim-free days, you know. How's the planning going for Geektacular Meet, John T? I don't know. We're working on it. I'm trying to tie it in with another project I'm working on currently. So as soon as I know, Steve, you'll know. But we're probably looking in a few months at least. Hi, John T. I'm back. How long are we streaming for today? Hi, Oliver. We're streaming till 10 PM tonight, as long as this little monster stays asleep. So as always, it's Tuesday. So Nicola is at netball training. So I'm at home with the baby. So if he does kick off, I will have to go. But touch wood, it hasn't happened. What theme parks have you been to so far? I really like listening to the stream when I do completely unnecessary homework. It's not unnecessary homework, it's good homework. Keep it up. Parks I've done so far, a lot of the UK parks, a lot of Florida. That's about it, really. I'm trying to branch out this year, which you'll all see soon enough. I don't know what keys. Could you find out or make a tutorial? I'm not going to do a tutorial about how to zoom in on the game, pal. I'm sorry, but we can have a look at the keys. Let's have a look. We'll do that for you. Settings, controls. So, miscellaneous camera controls. Here we go. Be here somewhere? No. Mouse controls. Camera zoom. No. Doesn't look like you can swap that one either. Can't help you there, buddy. That looks like it's a bit of a funny one, unfortunately. How old is he? He's 7 months now, Nicky. What mouse do you use, John T? And would you recommend it? Yes, I very much would recommend it. It's a Chroma Death Adder, or a Death Adder Chroma. I don't know, one of the Razer ones. Really good. Actually, when I first got it, it broke a little, but I just messaged somebody from Razer and they sent a new one out the next day. It was fantastic. Hello, John T. How much is the clock in the UK? How much is the clock? Do you mean what time is it? It's 8 PM. How are you? What are you making? Hi, Mike. We're doing a. We're just working on the bowling alley this week because we had. I've been having issues with it all week. The game keeps crashing and stuff, so we're just jumping in and doing it ourselves. Basically, we're doing it with you guys here, so you can remind me every 2 minutes or so to save. Basically, that's what you're here for this week, folks. So get used to it. That's your job. Yeah, because we've been having crazy problems with the multi-select tool crash thing that we keep getting. Awful it is. Awful, I say. Oops. And you as well. Split you from building. And then we should be able to do a nice corner there. Oh, it's sexy. Oh, it is. It's sexy stuff. This, I'm not too worried about this because we're most likely going to change the outside of this anyway. So I'm going to leave that for now. 8:10 in the UK. Don't know how it is in Norway. So I guess 9:10 in Norway then. They're about an hour, aren't they? How's the manor or mansion doing? I'll be honest with you, Mike. I haven't been working on it for a little while. It hasn't enthused me, unfortunately. It will go back to it because it's something I want to get done. But at the moment, I'm kind of loving this. Really getting into the fact that we've got a an awesome toilet. That's annoying me a little. That sticks out. If we pull it in, is it going to be sticking out too much? What are you obstructed by there, young man? Uh, 10 past 10. What we're building today? Do you know what? I'm going to change the name of the video because people are going to keep asking, aren't they? If we don't, hold on. Page up and page down is Zoom. There you go. There we go. I'd love to see a small stand-up coaster in Pinewood, like Shockwave at Drayton Manor for the 90s. I reckon it would suit the park really well. Yeah, that's a good shout, actually. It's very 90s as well, isn't it, stand-ups? Because they were all the rage for a few years, and then everyone realised they were crap. So yeah, that's a very good shout, I think. I want to do a really rubbish dive coaster as well, like Oblivion. Because let's be honest, Oblivion's rubbish. Talking of which, by the way, I know it's going to be late notice for a lot of people. I am going to be at Alton Towers next Tuesday for the day. I'm just literally going down to ride Wicker Man a couple of times. So anyone's around next Tuesday, keep an eye out for me. How do I donate? That's very generous, Nikki. There's a link at the very top of the description of the video here. You'll take us through to a Streamlabs page, and it'll pop up on the stream, and we'll all applaud. Right, let's copy all of these over. For me, it's so weird that you can only do that when stuff's not in your hand. There we go. Sorry for caps, it's alright. Can you make a coin pusher game? A website for a pusher game I recommend using is, you like it, there's a Willy Wonka Wizard of Oz. Do you mean coin pushers as in the things that do that? Because if you mean that, we've made one already. In fact, we put one in here. That's what that is. Again, Mineral made a really good one as well. Popcorn pieces used as coins, I think, works perfectly. I'll be at Alton on Saturday and Sunday. That's great. I have no interest in going at a weekend, especially opening weekend. I don't go to theme parks at weekends. But I'm sure you'll have an awesome time. So if it came up and I missed it, but you're planning on trying to making shoes in the cubby holes? Yes, I have no idea what we're going to use. There's been a couple of suggestions, but man, those things are going to be tough to do. Let's duplicate you, carry you out a little bit so you're not so funky. There we go. And drag you up there. Whoops. See if we can get you right up into the corner like that. Yeah, and then it's a bit of a mess, this, to be honest. There we go, that's the one I want. But it does the job. It's the thingy-mabob that does the job. What's that off? Bibbidi bobbidi boo, that's it. Hey, Joshy. Just forgetting to turn it off. Oh, I'm losing chat. Sorry. Chat's moving really quick today. Before the end of the 60 series, please do a log flume as they were made at that time. I heard the first one was made in the UK in the 70s. Yeah, no, we'll probably be doing log flume in the next area, I think. Yeah, it would have been very trendy to have a log flume here. Hey, Matt Smith. Sundays are generally quiet, and the Sunday of opening weekend is always quiet because everyone stays away thinking it'll be busy. Well, that makes sense. Unfortunately, I work on Sundays, so the option would have been Saturday or not go, and not go one. But yeah, I'm sure everyone will have an awesome time who's there. But yeah, I'll be there on the Tuesday. Like I say, I'm not a mega fan of theme parks at the weekends, and I personally think Alton Towers is always too busy, no matter when you go. Do you want any idea how long the stream's going to be today? Yeah, till 10 o'clock, same as always. I say same as always. Occasionally I have to cut it short, but normally we stream for 2 hours. So you've got another 1 hour and 45 minutes with me. So anyway, you've all had a good week, I hope. Lots of good news. Or any good news. Okay. What's your favourite Alton Towers ride? Mine's 13. I love it. I really love it. I know it's not a lot of people's favourites, but it's just my favourite family coaster there is. I think it's awesome. So much fun. Such a fun ride. I'm also a big fan of the Smiler, although it's a little intense. Like overly intense, I think. Also, I'm a big fan of Hex. I like family rides. I like themed stuff. I like heavily themed family rides. They're kind of my bag. So I'll take anything themed. What's the backstory of Pinewood? We're still working on it as we go, actually. But the basic idea is that it's a stately home, very similar to Alton Towers, actually, or Drayton Manor. Stately home that's slowly sold off the land. The Falstaff family is what they're called. It's going to be Falstaff Manor that we're building over there. Lady Falstaff actually sits at the entrance of the park. And then really other than that, it's just a very sort of standard theme park story, really, built up over the years. Slowly got their first million by the sort of 70s. Worked on steel coasters and into some slightly more themed areas and IPs as we've gone on. So, yeah, pretty standard stuff. Standard British stuff, at least. Have you heard the new details for Pixar Pier at Disneyland? Yeah, I have. Looking at a couple of videos on that today, actually. Looks cute. That's cute. Not sure I'll get to go back to Disneyland Paris now, though, to be honest. But we'll see. Or just Disneyland... There used to be Euro Disney. Now it's Disneyland Paris, isn't it? That's right. Never quite remember what we're allowed to call it. Okay, let's just move these over a little. Okay. There's baby boy looking. That's good. I had him wriggle. Might be better here. It might be better because he's cold, because he's in Canada. Oh, I'm lost now. I'm really lost. Can't keep up with the chat. Do you say take off your jacket or take off your coat? Coat. But I'm not in Canada yet. I've got a while till I'm in Canada. Another year or so. Out of my whole year of 300 people, I got second place for my geography project. Tom, that is awesome news. Congratulations, my friend. Okay, right. That's what I wanted to do there. So that basically gives us a loo in there. We'll look at tidying that up later on. But that's good. You'll love Efteling. Great theming. Come to Fantasyland's my favourite part because of the theming. Yeah, I genuinely can't wait for Efteling. Fantasyland will have to have a look. Right, next thing I want to do, I realised after building this that the wood bit is just too high, basically. So we need to drop it down, which is what we're going to do next by selecting it all like that. I've been watching you since you began playing Planet Coaster. Wow, so that's been a long time now, almost 2 years. Oh, this is quite hard words. Make sure we got them. What ride are you looking forward to the most at Efteling? The dark ride, the trackless dark rides, Symbolica. Definitely, that is so up my street. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm a coaster fan. I love coasters, but oh man, give me a good old themed dark ride. I'm all over it. Right, let's have a look over here compared to this guy. Where's me Gizmo? And then we're saving it after this. Where's my Gizmo? Oh, here it is, look. I mean, that's fair enough. It's in the middle of nowhere, isn't it? You know, we've selected a lot of stuff there. Oh, we've missed quite a few bits as well. Never mind. Okay, let's fix some of these then. Let's bring you down. Actually quite okay with the idea that a few of these are a bit squiff now as well, because they probably would have been, you know. You're my favourite YouTube channel. Just keep on playing. You just keep playing games I love. Well, that's great to hear, Hellfire. I'm glad you enjoy it. Herbal keeps saying you spelled her name wrong on the Patreon list. I want to know when you're going to do the reserve parking idea. I'm sorry. Have I spelled it wrong? How have I spelled it? Send me a message, please, and I'll fix that. Parking. Do you know what? I keep meaning to do that one episode and never do. I'll do it this week, actually. As soon as we've done this in this episode, we'll definitely do that this week. Yeah, reserve parking idea. I need to get on top of that, actually. I'm also going to name the drones after you all in Surviving Mars when we restart on Thursday. Oh, spoiler alert, we're restarting Surviving Mars on Thursday. Talking Dark Rise, when will Pinewood get a ghost train? I'm thinking 80s. Have you seen Rudy's new video? He says Planko is getting a bit boring on YouTube. He might stop. I haven't seen that one. I've spoken to Rudy in private though, and I'm very aware of his plan concerns. Personally, I think a game is as boring as you make it. I am loving Pinewood still. I don't think I'll end up doing anything else in Planet Coaster. I think when I finish this, I'll feel like I've done what I need to do in the game. And for me personally, the views are still good, and it does well on the channel. So yeah, I'm happy with how we've gone about it. Okay, that was the main thing I wanted to do. Next, we're going to start decorating the walls a little bit. We're going to have a it's going to be a galaxy theme. This is there was a couple of people who suggested that, doing like a space theme, because towards the end of the 60s, obviously the space race was a big deal. For your AA on Thorpe Park, look into the history and how the original park was themed to water. Also talk about the famous fire of Thorpe Park. Okay. About the medieval area, you're going to have maybe lightly themed castle. Yeah, it's not going to be anything big though. It's going to be a tiny little thing, I think. You should do big TV screens around the park telling people the time of the ride and the news and the weather. I'm not sure they'd have the budget for it, Daryl. I have had the idea of doing some thingy blackboards around. Plan concerns. Yeah, exactly. Me wants a drone name. Well, you best have a look at the Patreon page, haven't you? When is your next episode of Subnautica? It will be... what day are we on now? Tuesday. Tomorrow, I think. Yeah. I started recording it today. So I'll finish tonight after the stream, and then, yeah, tomorrow. I just donated. Thank you, Nikki. Nothing's popped up, unfortunately. Maybe it takes a second to come through. I think the stream regulars could maybe get reserved parking. Wink. That's not how it works, I'm afraid. I would love to give everyone one, but we need perks. We need perks for people with cash money. I know it's horrible, but that's how Patreon works, so that's what we do. Okay, flat. John T, can you say these words in weird ways for no reason? Oh, it moved too quick. Sorry. Hold on. Girl told me. What do you mean by weird ways? It's like really weird way. Take off your jacket. Like that sort of weird or what? Babe. I'll do that one like that. Like Craig David. Babe. And what's the last one? Never. Never. There's that. There's a weird way for you. What the hell has happened? We've been streaming for 25 minutes. I'm struggling with liking Surviving Mars. That's fine, Tom. You don't have to like everything we do. I'm loving it, and it's awesome. I'm having so much fun in it. How are we gonna make diamonds? Because I've got a feeling the triangles are just squares. Oh no! They are slightly diamonded shape. That's good. So yeah, we'll add you to you. Okay. Somebody said that diamonds would be a good shape to have here, and I think they are completely right. I'm just read that one yet. Hi, worth a try though. Yeah, it is worth a try. You don't get it if you don't try. If I'm not getting a parking space, no, you get a parking space. We're still doing parking spaces. I'm just thinking like in other games, because Planko, we dive into it once a week. You don't really see much of it. Whereas with Surviving Mars, we'll be clicking on drones randomly and seeing people pop up. I think it might be quite fun to see who's about. Okay, right, that's how I want that to look, but I want it to be a nicer colour. It's kind of like green though, still, but maybe this should be no, we'll go for like a not so nasty green. There we go, looks pretty good. The song just got so much better. Tell Alexa, turn off the lights and make the room green. Is that a thing? Looks like it's from The Sims. Yeah, it does look a little bit like a plumb bomb. Yeah, I know what the thing in The Sims is called. I'm with it. Okay, let's do this. Okay. I just became one of your patron. Oh, thank you very much. That's very generous. I thought you meant a stream donation. Sorry, because they just pop up on the stream. Thank you very much for the patron donation. That is incredibly generous. So yeah, your name will get added. If you're the correct tier, of course, your name will get added to the bottom of the videos sometime this week. So they'll probably start showing up at the end of next week. At the end of the week, sorry, because I do pre-record a little. Oh, we have a bothersome baby boy. He's having a little wiggle. I really want all the colours in this place to be kind of horrific, to be honest. That's kind of the look I'm going for, is really horrific colour scheme like that. Yeah, look at that. John, to do a good impression. I don't really do any impressions. The only one. No, can't really do impressions. First ever patron. You certainly are, Andy. Right? You will forever go down as the first ever patron. You should do a meet and greet area with the cheetahs. With the cheetahs? My Amazon Echo didn't go off. My Alexa does not agree with Jonty's voice. Oh, let me try it again. Alexa, turn off the lights. You should get some Christmas light like arrows down the side of the alleys. Oh, yeah, that'd be tacky, wouldn't it? I think there's actually an arrow in the game, isn't there? But no, what I want to do, I've already done this once. It just didn't save. Talking of which, let's save. God, how many buttons it takes to get to the menu. There we go, save park. Let's just save this because... look at that. I did start a Pinewood Christmas. It never happened. Disco bowling. Build more lights and it will look good. Resume. Right. Yes, they look good. They look good and tacky. Did anyone else's Alexa randomly laugh? What? Excited to see this area coaster you should build in the area should be an arrow corkscrew like corkscrew. Yes, that's pretty much exactly what it's going to be. It's either going to be an arrow corkscrew or a Vekoma corkscrew. Early steel corkscrew though. The corkscrew at Alton Towers was a Vekoma corkscrew and it was jank and it was awesome. Alexa beeped and then decided against functioning. Oh, well, we're getting somewhere. At least it's not just ignoring me anymore. So there are a few options here. We have this neon, although I'm not sure how sort of 60s neon is really. But, you know, some of these would maybe fit. But we don't actually do food in here, so it'd probably be a bit weird to have food stuff. But the one I actually like the idea of is having these things. Because we're going to do a bit of a space theme of this building. It's going to be known as Galaxy Bowl. So what I was thinking was we could do... See, they fit really quite nicely in there, you see. So I was thinking sort of every now and again, maybe just on the green ones. We have those. Like that. Can we start save again? Did we start this? Oh god, yeah, everyone was hashtag save all the time. It worked though. Hey, it reminded me a lot. That's the amount of times I forgot. It needed to be done. Those rockets are the best. Yeah, do you know what? There's a lot of these bigger signs that are kind of useless because they're so niche and so large. But I thought if anywhere's going to be able to use them, it would be somewhere like this. So yeah, I think it actually sort of all works out quite nicely. And then what we're going to do is build a rocket outside as well. You'll see. Well, you'll see what we're planning on doing. It's going to be great. It's going to be awesome. Okay. Oh, what's happened here? That's weird. Are you slightly on the tier? Oh, you are as well. Look at that. Okay. Literally the same icon used in the bowling alley carpets all around the world. Well, yes. See, that's the other thing I've got. You've just reminded me. This is where the game kept crashing. So I'm going to save again, and then we're going to put some janky carpet down. I had a few people suggest that we should get some really gross carpet, and it's a perfect idea because they do always have gross carpet. So I went and found some gross carpet to put down. Galaxy Bowl sounds like the Super Bowl in space. Galactic Bowl sounds better to me. Well, actually, yeah, it does. But I have the Planko word for galaxy, so that's the one we're using. Johnson, do you have any good jokes? I have Hellfire. I have the best joke. I have the best joke, but it takes about an hour to tell. I'm going to tell you now. So there's a very well known sort of comedian magician by the name of Matthew Wright. Very funny guy, and I sat down and told him my joke at Blackpool Convention, and here's what he had to say about it. I'm going to try and find it. Let me see. Cracking weekend at the convention this year. Congratulations to Harry Robson for winning the Murray Award, and congratulations to John T. Sparrow for telling me the funniest joke I have ever heard. And he's a funny guy. I tell you now, I have the funniest joke ever, but you have to meet me in person for me to tell you because it goes on for too long. Just adding a toilet and changing the wall a bit. Yeah, little bits today, Matthew, little bits. I think a lot of the balls and decorations are the same nationally because the company the kits them out are called Quebecer. Oh, right, okay. Yeah, maybe. I bet talking about balls then. Right, we're saved. So we need to go back in here. We need to get rid of all of these tiles now, unfortunately. We're going to keep the 3 there on the way in because they'll be like the way in, basically. But all of these need to go. And then we'll do a little bit of work on them toilets as well, make sure they look acceptable. I actually quite like these tiles. It's simple but effective. We'll probably end up using them somewhere else, maybe in a diner or something later on, some sort of restaurant. But we're most definitely going to be moving away from the American aesthetic at the end of this area because whilst I've had a really great time building in this sort of style, this is a British park, and this would have been a novelty at the time. Americana was very big in the 60s. So... But out of the 60s, 70s, Britain started finding its own voice again, even though it wasn't a particularly great voice during the 70s. We had a bit of a rough time during the 70s, personally. Not personally, I wasn't here, but reading back, looks like we weren't really on top of it, of stuff really back then. We came over it pretty well in the 80s, eventually, and I think we're just kind of coming to the end of the worst of it now. But still. That would be a great vlog, John's telling a joke. It would make a whole video of me just telling this joke. How much do I have to donate for you to tell us a joke? Oh, a good couple of grand. All right, that's that and that's that. Okay, we want to get rid of this one. There we go. And then we'll carry those 3 over a little. So as they kind of sit in the middle. And there your entranceway. I broke my kneecap last week. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Nikki. If you made the walls black instead of blue, it would look better. Do you know what? You might be right. Or maybe just at least a darker colour. I'm not sure the blue were. The blue was always just a placeholder, to be honest with you. Until I figured out what I was going to do with the walls themselves. Black might look quite good, and we need a little bit of signage up over here as well, like deals and things like that. Let's try. I don't want to go full black. I don't think that'll look right, but maybe like a really deep blue. Yeah, that looks a bit better. And again, we'll brighten up the last bits of it. John, I'm making a school project in Thorpe Park. Thoughts on this? Yeah, go for it. The best joke ever, but I can't tell you. What to say? Yeah, you did say, do you have any good jokes? Not what are the good jokes. That's true. If a donation of £2 comes through, mate, I'll strip. Donations to come £2 comes through. If I demo you a joke on Twitter, will you please read it? It's way too much to type in a comments. Yeah, go on, Ollie. I'll open Twitter up on the other window. If you're going for a spacey and going dark, you should put some lights on the wall like a star cloth. Yeah, I think we need to do that as well. But also, we're just going to try and do some neon-y stuff first and see how we get on. But one thing we have to do, look, you'll love this, folks. You will. You'll love this. Just let me do it for a minute. Well, yeah, just shut up. Do scenery. Screens. Where's our 4-meter one? There we go. Can I donate 50p? You can donate whatever you like. You won't get a joke told though. Oh, Dirk Techno's just followed me on Twitter. I'm honoured, Dirk. You'll strip for 2k. There ain't much I wouldn't do for $2,000. If I'm completely honest. Right. Let's put you where you need to be. Oh, you're... Oh. Oh, yeah, that seems about right, actually. Okay. So that's where you start there. Oh, no, you've got to be in a little bit because of the wall. So that's where you start there. What are your good jokes? I was hearing Ken Dodd died on Sunday. Do live... do you live close to where you live in Nottingham? I'm not too far. I was in Nottingham today, actually. We got... Oh, no, it wasn't. So I was in Nice Green. It's not a million miles away. Yeah, Nottingham isn't too far from me. I was a big fan of Ken Dodd. He was a bit old school, but, you know, he was always clean. He was a good comic of his time, I suppose. Met him a few times. Nice guy. Where is it? Where? Bowling alley carpet. Look at this. Oh, yes. Look at that. Isn't that just every bowling alley carpet you've ever seen in your life? Look at it. It doesn't quite tile, but I don't mind because they would probably have had carpet tiles anyway, so it doesn't really matter that it doesn't tile. But look at this. Isn't it horrific? John T. Awesome sent a hex code for the wall. Oh, God. Thank you. Copy. Okay, I'll do it in a sec. It's got to kind of go with this now, though. I should have mentioned the fact that we have a carpet first, shouldn't I? Really? Oh, why are we not on a building here? I'm sure he saw it. He knows I have an obsession with hex code. No, I missed it. Sorry, I got it now though. Oh God, that carpet. Yeah, it's exactly, isn't it? It's right, isn't it? Whoa. You're not going to continue Pinewood after Panko after Pinewood. You're so good at realism, and when you read this comment, don't talk yourself down. It's really true. Thank you, Pear. I'm not going to continue. To be honest with you, I think Pinewood's going to take another year. I genuinely can't see me being done this year, so it's not like it's a quick thing that we're going to be finishing. Yeah, don't worry. Like, you'll all be fed up of Planet Coaster before Pinewood Hills finishes. I guarantee it. Yeah, don't worry about me going anywhere. This is definitely, you know, what I'm loving at the moment. But you know, at the end of the day, we're going to have to move on eventually. I don't want the channel to die with Planko. You know, so we are, you know, playing other games in a big way, but I'm always going to have a very, very soft spot in my heart for Planet Coaster. The fact that it doesn't tile makes it better, yeah. Finally ordered a PC that can play this game after a year of saving up. Going to take 2 weeks to deliver, but I'm shaking myself to bits of excitement. Awesome, Patrick. You'll have a blast, I'm sure it. Might have to change it now, seeing that carpet. Go on then, give me a new one. This is the carpet was like 90% of my childhood weekend. Yeah, it is. It's like a proper... When I saw it, I was like, oh, that's the carpet. That is the Pinewood Hills bowling alley carpet. It's gross. And we're going to come out the door a little bit, but that's fine because we're going to build up the outside a little as well. So I'm not too worried about that. In fact, we're going to get rid of you because we don't need you in there. And I think we just need you. I think, unfortunately, you just... yeah, we'll leave a gap otherwise. So we'll have you there. Okay, now I'm going to save it again because this is as far as I've been getting all week. And it's been like it's a level to complete or something. But this is where I've been losing progress, unfortunately. Maybe a big expansion that come along. Well, I think we'll still get DLCs, and obviously, you know, a big expansion. You know, yeah, definitely it will perk things back up again. But if there isn't one, you know, that's where we're saying. Why did the man cross the road? Because he wanted to. What a joke. Jonty, hope you're okay. Great carpet. Jonty's perfect bowling alley carpet. Are you still using the neon signs for the wall, milkshake, etc.? I decided against it because we don't actually sell food in here, so we've done some nice sort of galaxy thing instead. I think we probably will light it up a little, but not much, because too much lighting, it's going to send the budget up. I quite like the fact that it's actually a bit grim. We still need to do some screens. We'll look at those in a minute as well. But for now, we need to... That carpet is horrific. I love it. We need to tidy up this area a little, which we can do now. I made a really weird noise then. I don't know if you heard it. Stripping has begun. Yeah, somebody secretly donated $2,000. Just tuning in the most perfect arcade floor I can imagine. Good evening. Hiya, Phil. It's a bowling floor, but yeah, it is that, isn't it? It's that horrific floor. I might actually go back and place it in the arcade over there. Right, let's think. What am I doing here? Let's just put down a little curb just to get rid of this bit of carpet. There's no other way of doing it, unfortunately. Flat roofs. No, we'll do it with windows. Okay, yeah, that was cool. Good, I'm glad you like it, James. You could use the edges of signs for a neon line. Ooh, I haven't done that before, but that could work. Although we might not have the. It might end up sticking on the outside as well. We'll see. We'll see. That could work. This is the one we want. This is our awesome, useful piece in the game that we use all the time, every time, forever. Okay, hold on. Autumn's giving me a number. Thank you. I'll use that second one because the first one's already got off the screen. Right, so let's get into here. Select all these. Ooh. Absolute silence while I select. I don't know why, but I always really panic that stuff's going to deselect when I do that. Okay, that's... do you know what? To me, looks identical, so I'm happy with it. Johnson, we got a new one in here. A new what? Yorkie is my favourite. Rubble on the floor to show it's been used a lot. Yeah, it says, oh, what's my favourite chocolate bar? I don't really have one. I like chocolate bars, but I'm kind of happy to have everything. Put the Pinewood logo on the wall. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. We could bring it down. We had like a bit of a crappy Pinewood sign that we made somewhere, didn't we? Where was that? Like just using the in-game signs. Was it in the guest services? Yeah, there. Look, that awful thing. That's that's gross. I need to go back and change that. There we go. Okay, see how much the parks come on. Not sure the second one's great, to be fair, but nothing going to match that floor. No, it's not. No, maybe you could use the rocket thing you made earlier in front of the arcade. Well, actually, that's just a sign in the game. I want to build an arcade. I want to build a rocket. I want a rocket on the ceiling here, a big old one using art shapes, like a little bit like the red rocket in Fallout. That's the plan. Can't DM you on Chitter. Can I share this joke with you? Yeah, you can, Oliver. Why can't you do? Oh, have I got to be following you? I think I've got to be following you to do DMs. So. You can send it. The Geekism got a Facebook page. You can send us a message on there, I guess. That'll get to me pretty easily. How about make a ceiling tile above the lanes look like it's falling down? Every bowling I've ever featured has somebody hit the roof with a ball. That's a good idea. That is a good idea. Right, hold on. Let's just figure this out first, though, because this might take a moment. Oh, something else we need to do as well before we get too much stuff on there. We need to make a path to that toilet because we haven't done that yet. Just want to make it so that they don't bother too much stuff. Yeah, that looks good to me. It'll be covered up anyway. We'll do a door proper there as well. Or Discord, yeah. Play Fortnite? No, not really my sort of thing, to be honest. I know there is crafting in it to an extent, but yeah, not my kind of not my cup of their brewing there, I'm afraid. Shame, because it's getting hella loads of views on YouTube, but yeah, not really my cup of tea. I'd feel like a sellout playing that. Have you seen my joke on Discord? Oh, I haven't even got Discord open. Hold on. We've got to read jokes out now, folks. No more playing Planet Coaster. We're reading jokes out. Look at that guy going into the bowling alley on his own. Oh, Discord's taking an age to open. Open the loading bay doors. Okay. Spell my name wrong at the end of your videos. It's Kel Bell. You've had an extra E after Kel. Mr. Malova is annoyed with me moaning about it. Sorry, Kel. I'll fix it. What do you call a dictionary on drugs? High definition. Very good. Wasn't really worth opening Discord for, but it's not bad. Gonna hate Fortnite and Robes because I work in a library and some kids play them all day every day. That's ridiculous. They sit there and go to libraries to play video games. I suppose they haven't got the PCs at home though, but yeah, go to libraries to read books and learn and fill your minds with wisdom. I don't know what I'm on about. Right, we need to cover up that little bit of carpet that's peeking through there. Boop. There we go. Not my cup of tea there. All the boys in my class play it. Yeah, I mean, you know, yeah, it looks like it's great, but it's just not. It's not the real sort of thing I'm into. Talking about the little rocket ride. Oh, yes, satire, very good. Yeah, we'll drag them over here. That's good because you would see those all over the place, wouldn't you? Yeah, sounds good. Okay, I'm going to copy a block of this over. Does that line up with that? No, but I think one more click it might do. No. Okay, now we're going to do a bit of a funky line here. Might even have to follow the curve of the path. Let's just see if we can do it without, because I really fancy doing that just because of how much work it is involved for not really much return. Probably better just doing something like that. Yeah. Okay, so funky there. You planning on putting down any planters or greenery? Yes, yes, we will be doing something. What? Yes, I don't know, but something. Why on earth would that not just pick that one last piece up? Oh, I do have a bothersome baby boy tonight. He's normally absolutely flat out at this time. I mean, he does have a little bother later on, but he sleeps through now, which is awesome. But for some reason, he's doing a little bit of a wriggle tonight. He's not woke up yet. Don't worry, I'll be clearing off if he wakes up. Are we doing the bad jokes thing? No, don't encourage him, everyone. Johnson needs to get on the dad joke level. Oh, I'm working on the dad jokes. I got that book. You know, the one that they send you when you become a dad, like 101 Ways to Embarrass Your Kids. Unfortunately, at the moment, Xander thinks I'm hilarious, so he's obviously got to. He obviously didn't get the memo. Oh, I love everything when it lines up like that. It's so satisfying. Right. Okay, that's that area tidied up. Hey, John, to keep the good work as usual. Having an early night since the PC's broke. Boo. Feel lost. New one arrives tomorrow, so it's all good. Set up my Cocoa Pops. Watching you in bed. Awesome. It didn't sound weird. It's all good. Hotel someday? I don't think so. I keep saying that we're going to do a campsite, which we will get around to. The dad pamphlet. That's the one. Yeah, the damflet. What do you call cheese on toast? Cow on wheat. I don't get it. What do you think of the new Christopher Robin movie trailer? I haven't seen it actually. I was a big fan of Winnie the Pooh back in the day. Have you looked at Software Inc? It's currently still in work, not released. Maybe be a proper English good old cup of tea. Probably. Yeah, that's probably it. I think I missed the sort of early access rush with it, so I'll probably look at getting that on release, like I did with Subnautica. Thank you, by the way, whoever just said save. I just saw it pop up. When I'm a grandfather, I'm going to lie to my little ones. I'm going to tell them Star Wars is a documentary and that I was part of the Rebel Alliance. I haven't heard of that theme park. No, I can't even pronounce that theme park. Can't run this map. Are your settings on ultra? I don't think so. I think I knocked them down the other day. Medium. I can run it on ultra pretty well though. This medium makes it a little smoother when I'm building. I'd stick it up to ultra when I'm doing the sort of glamour shots at the end. Right. So we've ended up doing a bit of a curve there, but not too much. Yes, I'd like to go to Tussenfried. Is it? I don't know. Speed Monster. I'll have to Google that one. I haven't heard of it. Right, let's start working on a big old rocket. Because that is definitely going to be the next thing I want to do. So we're going to come out of that there. We're going to start a new building. Let's stick our little column down. Cue somebody asking why I'm putting a little column down in 5, 4, 3, 2. What cheese can you use to get a bear out of a cave? Come on, bear. Very good. I say very good. Right, let's have a look at these. So this is the kind of. Let's just have a look at size. I want a fair old rocket on the roof here. Yeah, that one looks like it's going to be good. No offense with the bowling alley's exterior looks plain. Yeah, it's because we're not finished. The video this week was going to be that basically. We started with this now, but yeah, it's going to be. Fixing that basically. Right. It irritates me that they're not quite the same size. It really does. Well, what are you going to do? All that was left was debris. Very good. I like when you work on billboards. Yeah, me too. Let's do a bit of a slightly yellowing white and a really pinky red. Get some more googie on that bowling alley. We're working on it. We're working on it. We've got to build this first. I mean, I've got a feeling that's going to be too big. Yeah, I think it is. Although, actually, hold on. Let's have a look. I mean, yeah, it's too big. So we're going to have to... Oh, we have that thing. Is that just a double one of them? Yeah. Right. We need to turn the whole thing upside down, first of all. Because that's the top of the rocket now. Good. You should build a house, poor designed. You should build a house, poor designed wooden coaster like the big one in Lightwater Valley. Still can't stop laughing at out relaxation. You mean the what's it called? The ultimate ridiculous coaster. I was so gutted that wasn't open when I went. I need to go back there at some point just to ride that one before I leave the country because it is crazy. Right, let me like copy and paste here for a sec. Googie, more like Google. Yep, good one. Zoom up a little bit. I don't think they're quite where they. Hey, hello. There we go. There we go. Perfection. What do you call cheese that doesn't belong to you? I don't know, nacho cheese, I guess. Nacho cheese, yeah. Thought so. For the live stream, what are we saying, Sasha? just in time. Well, I mean, we're an hour in, but yeah, you're welcome. Please read my joke on Facebook. I have to leave in 5 minutes. Okay, Ollie, hold on. All this extra work. Ollie Young to Geekism. Okay. Right. This is from Oliver Young, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. I haven't got chat open, by the way, so just let me read this. I went to a magic show, and the magician asked if anyone had a watch on. Loads of people raised their hands, and the magician chose one. The guy went up onto stage, and the magician asked what sort of watch it was. He said it was a Rolex. The magician asked if he could have a look at the watch. He then threw it on the floor and stamped on it until it was in 1,000 pieces. The guy looked like he was on the brink of crying. The magician said, "Oh no, that wasn't supposed to happen." Then he asked the audience if anyone was wearing a Rolex. One person raised their hand and was asked to go up onto stage. When he went up to the stage, he asked the first guy if that was his watch. The man said no. The magician began to panic. They were both asked to go back and sit down, and the magician told the first guy to go behind stage after the show. Behind stage, the magician gave the man a coffee and a donut and apologised for breaking his watch and not being able to give it back. He explained that there was no way he could give him a new watch. The man accepted that. He bit into the donut, and guess what was inside? Jam. That's pretty good. Made me giggle anyway, Ollie. There you go. Probably be quite anticlimactic. No, it's all right. I think it's meant to be. It's an anticlimactic joke, isn't it? As I eat my tea, the one after lunch and dinner, not the beverage. I'm looking for a salt pot. We've got, and it's a post box. We also have a pepper pot. There's a phone box. Welcome to Britain. There we go. Sorry, don't know what you mean. No, I don't know what you mean either. I missed Gina's message. Sorry. Right, let's move on anyway. Let's get this rocket finished. Whoop. Somebody's put good joke. Somebody's put link it. I don't know what that means either. Why is everyone shouting? That joke is over 9,000. 9,000 what though? Boop. 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 Bit tiger, leave the stream. Goodbye. Cheers, Axolotl. See you next time. Telephone boxes and post boxes. Yes, somebody made a really good phone box that I was going to put in, actually. Does that look like a rocket? I can't remember who it was who made it now, though. Hi, John. Hey, Stampy. Do 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 do. I don't know why I've got that in my head. I can't stop singing it. Do, do, do. Oh, that's annoying. Do, 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 do. Soft and long and dark and lovely, the girl from Ipanema something. Looks like a bullet vibrator for giants. Oh, good. That's what I was going for. Hey, Lisa. You're going for the Planet Bowl arcade from Toy Story? Yeah, similar, yeah. Similar. I don't get it, but I laughed. Okay. Let's see if I can figure this out now. This should go over here. I'm trying to do like a three-pronged... Yeah. No, that's... I've done it four. That should be four, shouldn't it? So let's do that. There we go. Yeah, that's better. And the same for that one. I've saved your lives. Why? What's happened? Jonty, save. Okay, Kirsty, hold on. Okay, good. Right, let me just pour myself a drink. Practice, Chi. The reason I'm good at Planet Coaster is because I do it a lot. It's a very large rocket. Well, it has been said before, Lisa. Oops. It's Tuesday, my brain's a mess. Hey, Owen. Today's the moment. I forgot to come along earlier. Oh, well. Was it a folk session earlier anyway? Oh, cool. Remember to put the Korean flag on it. This is the new space travel section of Pinewood. Yeah. Hey, Savin. Hey, Geek. Any new Planko spotlight summations? No, it's all a bit up in the air, unfortunately, at the moment. It's not something I'm able to chat about at the minute, I'm afraid. The Geekism laughing at my joke has made my year. Oh, good. Just went and told my dad the joke about a magician. He looked at me as if I was expected to jump off a bridge. I thought it was good. Okay, these need to... Oh, we're out of it. These need to all go in a little. Yeah, that's better. Boom, 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 boom. Wait, hello. Okay. So now each of these, we're going to add that bit onto the bottom of them. Like so. That's going to give us the... maybe it needs to come in a bit. Don't want to like use a million pieces on this though, you know. Because I mean, really, it should curve down to a point. But I really don't think it deserves all those pieces. Because I'd said this before. I said it in Rubel's version of this video. I'm having to really think about piece limits now. Again, it happened in Geektopia. It's happening again here. At least we've got a long way to go here, I think, before it's really a problem. Geektopia was a lot higher on build pieces than this is. Maybe some faux flames coming out the bottom. Oh, that could look cool. Yeah, that could look very cool. Have you decided on a name for the bowling alley? Yes, we're going to call it Galaxy Bowl. And it's going to be, as you can probably guess, space themed. Okay, yeah, that's looking good. Easy to add a semicircle for each fin and then copy. Can't you do that? Yeah, you can, but it was sending the gizmo funny. It does that sometimes, unfortunately. Oh. No, it's not Kerbal, no. I remember saying John saying Canadian shirtless. Yes, I do, yeah. Who's making the trip for Wicker Man on Saturday? I'm not. I'm going up the Tuesday afterwards. I can think of nothing worse than trying to go to a theme park on a weekend, let alone an opening weekend, and let alone an opening weekend when there's a new ride there. I shudder to think. So I'll be heading up on the Tuesday afterwards. I would have gone Monday, but I'm in work on the Monday. And we're also going to Cadbury World later this year as well. Just got a message confirming my booking. That'd be good. I've been there for years. Boop. Do I want to stick a nipple on the end of this? I think it needs like a spike. What have we got? You know what I mean? Like a point. Where do you work outside of YouTube? I work as a support worker for adults with mental health issues. Day off because of Boston Blizzard. Chat's moving quick. Blizzard in Chicago, Mushroom Coffee, Geekism Planco. Perfect day. Guys, Chicago, you're very welcome here, my friend. I hope you're all safe and sound in the Blizzard. It's not too bad. I've decided I prefer to stay on the stream. I thought it was a good TV program on, but there isn't. Oh, good. Welcome back. Cadbury World smells like how I imagine heaven to be. Am I vlogging on Tuesday? Yes, I will be. Yes, yeah. Making use of Alton's 55 quid and come back all year deal. Yeah, it's a bargain, that is. Absolute bargain. I'm a Merlin pass holder anyway, so I can get in. But I'd well do that. It's basically pay once, it's 50 odd quid to go once, isn't it, May pop on the weekday. It's so much better, Andy. It really is. There we go. I'm eating chicken in toast right now with salad cream. Sounds good. Yeah, I didn't want to ask about the mushroom coffee FS clips, to be honest. Who wants to check out my workshop items? If you do, say me. It's Wednesday here. How crazy is that, by the way? Oh, hi, Patrick. Thank you very much for the donations. Very generous, my friend. All I can see was his... What? I looked away from Jonty's face cam for a second. Couldn't see him because he was blending in. I thought he was blending over inspecting the washing because I could only see his lower body. Oh, yeah, sorry. It's a bit of a crazy washing day. Put circle windows on it. All right, droids, no need to shout. I'll be there for Wicker Man on Saturday. I hate Credit Parks, though. Why am I doing this to myself? Yeah, I could think of nothing worse, Owen. Use the lightning effect. Oh, that could work. Can you have them, but have them turned off? Oh, it's a bit small, though, isn't it? Amazingly. That, if we could turn that off. Oh, yeah, that one. There we go. Good shout, James. I like it. I like it a lot. That's much better than the crap I've got here. Although I'm going to keep that and just drop it in a bit because I think that will add a little to it. But then after that... Oops. There we go. But we're going to have to... we're going to have to turn that off because they wouldn't have the budget to make that electrical. Completely forgot it was Tuesday. Hey, Harak, a rocket. Paint it orange like Wallace and Gromit. No, it's got to be red and white. They're classic colours. Actually, what you do is amazing. Well done. Thank you. I think you're talking to me. I don't know. John, do you ever work with mental health sufferers and need a new job? Any suggestions? No, don't come and work for my company. You go to the water park while she's there. Come say hi. I'm not. No, Paul. Sorry. I'm literally driving up for the day. didn't think it'd come up on screen like that. No, it's cool, Patrick. It's all good. You get your shout out. I've not seen the BBC article. A few Planet Coaster streamers out there. Oh, I missed what you. Sorry, you're replying to somebody, aren't you? Sorry, I don't know. I missed. Sorry, I missed everything. Sorry. Is the rocket just a functional item? I haven't played this game in so long. We're building it, Gino. We're making it ourselves. It's going to be to go on top of the building over there. I know what I need to do. I need to get rid of a few of these. I need to duplicate that and use that at the bottom to give it more of a slender shape. Because right now the shape it is isn't working. Yeah, that's better. So what we'll do is that, and then we'll get all of you, but not you, and lift you up a bit. Oh, I missed one. Hi, Jonesy. Hi, Emerald. Yes, I was. There we go. Good. Glad you know what's going on. Not Ed, but like energy levels, stuff like that. What? Have you got around to watching any of my Planco vids? I have paused. Yeah. I'm subbed to you. I'm pretty sure. Should we have a look? I watch pretty much everything that like anyone in Planco makes. I'm like Guy Chicago. I watch everything. Let me look at you. Yes, I have been watching. Yes, I've been watching your water coaster and what's your main sort of park one called? Hysteria. Yeah, I've been watching that as well. Yeah, it's good. Good stuff, Bal. Oh my god, you're so creative. Thanks, Gino. Do you know how to build custom supports for coasters yet? Geordie? Who's Geordie? No, Jay. I've not really looked at it. I feel like I'm not into coasters enough to notice when coaster supports are wrong. I've done a couple just to kind of play around with it on this Woody here, along the back here, and I quite like doing those because the actual ride itself, you know, comes into play with them. So that was all. I didn't mind doing those, but other than that, I particularly haven't been doing much regarding that sort of stuff. What have I done here? What have I messed up with here? Why doesn't that look like it did before? Did I get rid of a piece? I got rid of a piece, didn't I? Right. It's just there it is. That's why. Oh god, let's just hold on. Oh god, let's just oh my word, what have I done here? Right, hold on. Let's just get all of that. Wait. And then deselect you. There we go. And then move you up. Right, duplicate that, spin it, drop it. Right, okay. What a weird thing. Right, not you. This rocket is going to land on Mars. Yeah, it's got a bit of a surviving Mars look to it, hasn't it? Actually, but like an old school version of the surviving Mars one. I think it's probably how we're going to look at it. These need to all come right in. I think. There we go. Okay. So Windows. Chat's not been moving. Sorry. If you had infinite space, what company would you have to come and build a coaster, and what type would it be? Oh, one of them. I love the new Gerstlauer ones. I've always been a fan of B&M overall, but I love those new the Gerstlauer Infinities. They're cool. Cool things that would be incorporating Pinewood Hills in there. I actually got to have a go at Planco for the first time the other day. after following it for so long. Some friends have it on their PC and let me have a go. I made a cool pirate island. Oh, cool. You should have been like flying through it because you've known all the buttons from watching other people play it. You're going to add some steam to the bottom of the rocket to make it look like it's warming up for takeoff. I don't know. Would that be in the right budget? Guy only watches the good builders. Ah, right, okay. Gamerman James, first time watching the smoke screen. Smoke effects on the bottom of the rocket. Totally fits in with the mid-century atomic. Yeah, that's kind of what this whole area is, yeah. Oh, chat's gone way away from me. I'm so sorry. Icon at Blackpool started to test it. Yeah, finished its first loop. I was pretty impressed. Looked good. Yeah, the whole area here that myself and Ruble have been working on is all sort of atomic and 60s googie theme. I just absolutely adore Ruble's work. I'm going to go back and have another go at a couple of my buildings because of how good his stuff is. Too high a budget. Yeah, I think so as well, unfortunately. Duck Dodgers. Yeah, remember Duck Dodgers? Right, Windows. What have we got for Windows? I mean, we've got art shapes. Oh, art shapes are actually pretty good size. Okay, so let's look at doing them. Okay. Output for the air conditioning. Oh, I don't know. We wouldn't really get that big steam because in the UK we just don't get it. Rounded. Right, let's see if we can get this to work. That would be like a grey colour, wouldn't it? There we go. There we go. What do you think of the new DLC is going to be? No idea. Really couldn't call it. Maybe something like Thai or something. I was lucky enough to ride Wicker Man. Awesome, Pause. I'm like I say, I'm going on Tuesday. I think it's one of those ones where it's a lot. It turns out to be a lot better than it looks. And that's nothing to say that it doesn't look good. I think a lot of people looked at it and thought maybe it was going to be a bit slow and a bit sort of family and everything. But I think people are pretty impressed with how sort of, intense it is. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. I can't wait. There we go. There's a crappy 60s rocket. It definitely requires dramatic uplighting. Yeah. Oliver Young, good shout. Oh, what did I miss? Heard of a game called Scrap Mechanic. It's getting a survival mode at some point. Okay, cool. I'll keep an eye on it. A lot of these keep popping up, but without saying awful, you kind of got to get in early with them, else it's kind of useless on the channel. So, if anything's like in early access now, it has been for a little while. I probably won't be looking at it until it gets into release. Sorry, just joined. Where will this be going? Yeah, to the moon. On top of the bowling alley, we're going to be doing Galaxy Bowl. Oh, I've got a horrible feeling it's too big. I've just went to scroll over and I've got a feeling it might be too big. If it is too big... oh, no, it's okay, actually. I was going to say it might be too big. We'll stand it up somewhere, but actually I think it's going to be all right. It's going to be going like that. Chance it needs some pointy wings. Does it? What does it mean when it says welcome aboard? Oh, just like, hello, welcome to join the group of Geekism people. Welcome aboard. It means like, welcome aboard. Still not been on Smiler or even Swarm yet. Not been to parks in too long. Smiler's great. I've not been to Swarm either. I will be doing it this year though, hopefully. Do they have like things like that? Do they? Yes. Apparently, the I think part of me thinks the end thing hasn't been done properly. Yeah, apparently it goes black and there's some audio, but that sounds like a bit of a cop out to me. I don't know whether it's meant to have more, and they've spent the budget. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what turns up this week when they carry on. Never mind. I'm wrong. It is fine. No wings. Oh, really? I've started doing them now. I mean, part of me thinks it would be okay to have something like that, but then part of me thinks that I think the silhouette of it is more important. Make a big bullseye in the other building. That's good. No, like, why does it pop up on the stream? Welcome aboard. Oh, it's when somebody's subscribed. It's when somebody subscribes to the channel. They get a little bit of a howdy doody. Because usually if they've subscribed while I'm streaming, it's because they're watching the stream. And that's cool and lovely, and it's nice to have them on board. Apparently the black and audio is what was always planned. All right. We'll see, I guess. Like you say, we'll see. I'm at a bit of a loss now, because in my head, that's how I had it. Right. But half of me thinks it looks better stood up. Yeah, smack that like button and all that, yeah. Definitely seems like it was supposed to have more. It's a big, long space with nothing. Yeah, maybe it will. Maybe it'll have... they're trying to put something in that tunnel. I think it's meant to have some like fake flame come up. You pull in, it just goes and burns you up at the end or something. And they weren't ready for it or whatever. The fact that they've gone into this about how it's the most themed wooden coaster in the world, you know, how the hell they come up with that number, I don't know. But yeah, the most themed one ever, and then the end of the ride is a tunnel with somebody going, "Oh, you've escaped the Wicker Man." It just seems like a bit of a, yeah. But still, looking forward to it. The coaster itself looks great. Can you make a planet as well? Oh, we could do a planet. We could do a planet. That could actually work, because what I'm thinking is it just looks a little lost here. But if we did something like, if we have that there and a planet here, that actually could really work. Thank you. Was that Laura? Autumn. Thank you, Autumn. That could be a really good idea, actually. Let's try that. And also, it'll be really... Oh, is that the bit of wood from it there? We better move that until we wonder what it is and delete it later on. Let's put it here and just drag it down. There we go. Done. Also, it'd be really quite quick to do a planet as well, which is what I like. We're getting stuff done, son. I don't know what Friday's episode is going to be now, because it was going to be this. Yeah. Like the angle should be on the same as the lifter. It is a bit. Look, that lines up quite nicely. I just unsubbed and resubbed and it did nothing. Now I'm sad. No, it doesn't do that, unfortunately. It knows you're doing that. Spoiler alert. Yeah, keep away from spoilers. What would make it look better? Would that make it look better? I think so, yeah. Bowling ball a bowling ball planet. See, this is why I love streaming, because I don't think of this sort of stuff. A bowling ball planet is a perfect idea. Thank you both to Autumn and Maurice for coming up with that together. A bowling ball planet. Ugh. I'm hoping one of these is just the right size. Let's have a look. Yeah, you'll do. You're the size of the planet. So we'll do a bowling ball there. And how are we going to do a ring? I think it's going to have to be using these ones and sort of doing the whole nasty thing that makes the saves break. So let's save park. Can't wait to travel through Big Bob. I know, yeah, how weird. What I do find quite interesting is that they refer to coasters as she, but Big Bob's a boy, so she goes through Big Bob. Add fire coming out the back of the Robbit. It's a little bit over budget, I'm afraid. Waffle, the almighty Waffle. You got a dislike? Oh, I always get dislikes. Don't worry about it. It's all engagement. A planet that looks like a bowling ball. Yeah, that's what we're doing. Make a bowling ball planet. The rocket has to look like a bowling pin. Oh, God. No. I don't think I'm going to be able to pull that off. It's a good idea, though. It's a good idea. Hello.
Hi.
You okay?
Yeah. How's my baby boy?
Huh?
How's baby boy?
He's fine. He's been a bit wriggly. But, he's fine. He's flat out. Do you want him?
I'm going to look in the shower.
Okay. Yeah, he's a bit wriggly before, but he's alright.
What are you doing?
We're making the bowling alley like space themed.
Oh,
So we built a big rocket, and somebody's just had the idea to build a planet that make it look like a bowling ball. So like a planet with a ring round it, but with the holes for the bowling ball, which I think is a really good idea.
Are you going for the laundry day look?
Yeah, laundry day look today. People know that Tuesdays is laundry day. People are saying hi, Mrs. Sparrow,
Hello.
and hashtag spooky door as well.
I don't know if I'm visible.
Just your left arm is. There you go.
As long as he hasn't bothered.
Huh?
As long as he hasn't bothered.
No, he's been fine.
Right, I'm going to jump in the shower.
Okay. Right, there we go. John T, you have to shout, Mrs. Sparrow. I'm not shouting anything. The baby's asleep in the next room. Right. I don't know if this is even going to work, but let's just give it a go. Nope, good. Usually after doing a couple of them, though, they start to line up. Hey. I'm not going to be that. Wish I could help you fold. Oh, she'd love that. She's not a fan of folding. But that's all the washing I've done today. What have I done wrong there? There we go. Is this gonna work? This isn't gonna work, is it? How do you do a? I can never remember how to do a circle. Is it? Do we put a floor down? I think we put a floor down, don't we? Or a roof. I said roof. We use them more as floors, don't we? Always have. Right. So we put one of them down. Let's have a look at the width of it. No, we're gonna need at least 2 of them. Right. And then we go to art shapes. And then we get them. Okay. Saturn has multiple rings. Oh, don't start, Ethan. You're getting 1 ring, all right? Right, so if we click you there, we do the same on the other side. Right. And then let's turn you up. Turn up for what? Like that. The way those pieces decide to work really. Yeah, they're funky, man. You can get there with them in the end, but it sometimes just takes a little while. So now we duplicate that and turn it. There we go, and then that will give us. Oh, Jesus Christ! That scared the crap out of me. Thank you, Steve. It's so loud tonight. Why is it that loud? Steve Brown, hi, Jonesy, buy yourself a coffee and a cookie at Alton Towers on Tuesday. Don't forget to thank me in the vlog when you're eating it. Oh my word, I'm going to write that down. I've got the worst memory for stuff like that, Steve. But thank you very much, very generous. I will get myself a coffee. What's that one as you go in on the right? They do quite good coffee there. I think it's like a Costa now. Steve. Oh, that pen doesn't work. Steve Brown. Coffee. I'll genuinely write this down. And cookie. There we go. Because I will forget. There we go. Theme the corkscrew coaster that you're thinking of. 60, 80, discomfited thing? Go pee. I don't need to pee. I know what you mean. Don't worry. I'm just being silly. I'm just being silly. Right, now we should be able to now do this, and they go, and they do that. Okay, perfect. And then we should be able to select all of them, and do it again, and all of them, and do it again. There we go. We've figured this out. We might as well just keep using that size. Oh my god. That's really annoying. We'll just have to take... which ones are we doing there? The left side of the gap. And do one more set just to fit in that gap there. There. Good stuff. Okay, there's our ring. This is where it ends up too big. Yeah, it's going to be too big, isn't it? Oh, it is too big. Is that too big? Yeah, it's too big. Well, at least we know what we're doing now anyway. That won't take too long to do it again. This time... how did you create multiple items? As long as you're inside a building, Ethan, you can do it by shift-clicking the items. If you need to have a look, go back to my top 10 tips, top 10 pro tips video, and you'll see how it's done. So if we do 3 this way, that'll work, won't it? There we go. Let's try this all over again. Put it on a bit of an axis. Oh, we will, yeah. Once we've got the size right, yeah, it'll be on a bit of a slant. Just looks at my card, and now I'm sad because I can't donate anything, 69p. Also, don't worry, I'm talking about my donation card. Oh, well, that's fine. That's cool that you have a little card just for that, though. Just keep an eye on your pennies. That's a very good idea. But don't worry about it at all. Just being here and in, you know, joining in with the stream and stuff is all I ask of you. Right, let's just get rid of all these. Oh, spot the deliberate mistake. Actually, I kind of feel like that way would be better, so it's a bit more visible, you know? Yeah, I think that way's better, actually. And let's go around like that. Oh, why? Why? Right. A jaunty angle, if you will. Seen Stranger Things? Yeah, I loved it. All those seconds of perfect placement. I know. How awful. What a waste of your time and mine. Look how slow that coaster falls out of the station there. Oh my god, first song of the stream. What? No, we've sang before, didn't we? Didn't we? Did we have a little sing before? I forget. Right, let's try this again. So we ordered today. Why do you hate me, Planet Coaster? Can you sing Mr. Blue Sky for singing the lyrics? No. No. Why on earth is why are you like this? Planet Coaster. Right, I'm just gonna have to kind of go for it and make it the fact that it's a bit off part of the charm. Hey Jonesy, how you doing? Hey Aztec, very well, thank you, buddy. Well, I say it very well. This is winding me up, but I think we're making it work. We're not really. This is horrific. Oh, right. This is winding me up now. How do we do what we want to do? Think, Jonty, think. Right, let's try this. It looks so janky. Yeah, because it is janky, that's why, but not in a good way. In a Jonty can't be bothered to do it properly way. Right, okay. Okay. Building. Right. So that was too many. Okay. So let us try something else. Let's try doing this. Okay. And then duplicating you. Oops. Putting you there. Moving you back in. Okay, this worked, right? What are you doing or trying to do? We're trying to make a ring for a planet. Yeah, that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to make a ring for a planet. Now, do these snap? No, of course they don't, because that would be good. Okay, let's try this. This is ridiculous that I'm having to go to this much effort. Right. Okay, that's doing what we want it to do. So now if we get rid of those, and see if we can get rid of those and those as well, and then duplicate that one. Yes, okay, so now that, let's just double check. That ring in the middle should be, yeah, perfect. Okay, cool. So now we can duplicate that. Cheers, Andy. I just saw Andy was heading off. Shoot off, have a good night. Yeah, you too, pal. Finally getting my PC tomorrow, can't wait. Oh, it's going to be awesome. Take a flat disk and lower it through the planet so the edges protrude outside of the planet. That's the biggest one there is, though, unfortunately. That is the biggest shape there is. But now we should be okay. We should be able to do that. There we go. And then that will hopefully always keep the middle in. Yeah, there we are. We're rocking and rolling. One more there. That's good. And then one more. Whoops. There. Keeping those outside pieces. Oh, Christ. I mean, it's fine. We just do that twice, don't we? Like that. Okay. And then we can delete all of these around the outside. Oh, look at that. I tell you what, I love this game to bits, but occasionally we have to do things despite the game as opposed to because of the game, you know? But we got there in the end. That should just now be about the right size and shape. Let's drop it down so we can see. Get it in the middle. That looks good to me. Please tell Mrs. Sparrow my joke. I would love it if you did it if off camera. If you could send me a vid of her reaction. She won't like it, mate. And that's not because the joke's not good. It's just that Nicola doesn't laugh at jokes. I spend my life trying to make her laugh, and it doesn't work. Apart from when I like fall over or something, she finds that hilarious. Just join the Keys. It seems like I'm in every Planko Discord community now. Yeah, we're a Geekism community Discord, but you know, we do have a lot of Planko stuff going on there. Use the gap as a mounting point. Yes, we'll have some joins there. Don't worry. Let's just do a save. You just want to post, but a 2 meter post extended off each of the posts. Put your art shapes on the end of those, then copy it over. Same way. Yeah, sorry, Zach, I only just saw that. That would have worked, actually. Guess who's back? Back again. Hold on, we've got colours coming in. What's this for, Autumn? Is this for the ring? Or for the ball? What's brown and sticky? Poo. That's like a really bright yellow. But I don't know what it's for. It's not for that, surely. Why does Saturn have a ring on it? Because God liked it so much he put a ring on it. Okay. Saturn yellow. Is it really? Oh. No. I was thinking more like... Is that what colour yellow Saturn is, really? Ew. Oh yeah, it is like a yellow colour. No, I don't like that. We're gonna have to come up with pretend colours. I was thinking more like this kind of colour, like a really light blue for the outside ring, like a wispy blue, and then we need to kind of do like a bowling ball style colour in the middle, so something like that. That was kind of the colours I was thinking of. I'm sure there's a joke about Uranus and rings, but I won't go there. Yeah, I wouldn't go there, Steve. It's too obvious. It's gross. Blech. Saturn is orange. Yeah. Saturn has 65 moons and is far. Yeah, we're not doing the moons. This is not factually accurate, I'm afraid, folks. Let's bring it up so we can have a look at it. Yeah, I think that's good. White planet with a red ring like the bowling pins. No, it needs to look different. I'm kind of happy with those. Unless they're offensive to anyone, I'm kind of happy with those colours. Right, let's move on to the circles. Rounded. I think it's probably going to be the smallest ones here, you know. And then another one like there, kinda. And then another one like there, kinda. Oops. Oh, yeah. Are we not doing a bowling ball planet? Yeah. Give me a sec. Jeez. That's not quite right, is it? Needs to be a little bit lower, that one does. There we go. Much better. And all of those need to be this colour but darker. Like near enough black. Perfect! Just going to drop them all in just a little. Or just that one, actually. Looks good. Totally cartoony. Yeah, that's definitely the idea. Cartoony. UFO. Oh, that's a good idea as well. John T's doing the holes. I repeat, he's doing the holes. Who's full of crap? I mean, other than me. Okay. Yeah, that looks better with that, I think. What have I done there? Oh, wrong axis. There we go. You and you can now do the same that way, and I mean probably another set as well for safety precautions. Yeah, good. I'm not doing Donald Trump. Coming out March 29th, 2018. Awesome, Sasha. I look forward to seeing it. It's a little face. Yeah, it reminds me of Galaxy Minstrels, yeah. Yeah, they look really tasty, don't they? Okay, let's grab all of this then. And click move. And get it up here. Oh yeah, it's looking good, folks. And it's not mega out of budget as well, I don't think. I think that's the most important thing. is that we've at least, you know, this would be poly what's it called? That horrible plasticky stuff. Okay, put you there, and let's move you just a little away from it. What do you call a fly that can't fly? A walk. Oh. The Googie era was mad about aliens and UFOs. Yeah, exactly. Space race and all that. That's why we thought this would fit well. Yeah, happy with both of those. Now all we need to do is some supports to them. So I'm pretty sure we'll go for the pole. I think that's probably going to be a decent... That one there. I think that's going to be a decent size and scale. Might need a couple of these, though. Definitely on this one. I don't think one of them would hold this up. Maybe art shapes then. Maybe this the smallest rounded tube would work. Yeah, actually that I think would probably be better. Okay, let's make you a nice colour. Well, not a nice colour, but a colour it would be. Put you in the middle of it. Yeah, that's pretty much right there. Like that. And then... see if we can do something a little bit nicer here. So let's do that. And then let's have a look at these new temple pieces. I've got a feeling they're going to be huge. Let's just have a little look. If there isn't a nice round temple piece we can use. Ah, what did I tell you? Ah, did I tell you? Actually, that one's a decent size, but because it's so long, it'll be right in the middle of the bowling alley, won't it? Yep, thought so. Actually, it's not far off, you know. Let's take that up so you can't see it, and see where that brings us out on here. Actually, that looks pretty good. I might use that because I quite like the whole the idea of it being more of a concretey block as opposed to just the art shape. Yeah, happy with that. What's big, white, and kills you if it falls out of a tree? A fridge. That's good. I like that sort of joke. You know, crap. My problem is here, I don't think we'll be able to do the same on this one because I think it's going to stick up a bit too much. Oh, well, maybe. Yeah, unfortunately. Actually, we might be able to get away with it here because that might be at the back of the... Oh, yeah, that's at the back of the thing, look. So, okay, sorry, I know I'm like half making sentences and stuff. So let's do this. Let's put you where you're going to be at the back there. Drag you down. And then come over here and have another go with you to where you're going to be here. Time to head out. Lovely chatting. Thank you, Talon. Thanks for joining us. You're more than welcome here every single Tuesday. Right, let's bring you that way. So back there. Looks good to me. Take them up a little. What's the difference between a snowman and a snowwoman? Snowballs. Very good. Let's have a look at that. Oh, yeah. Yeah, having that. Okay, obviously a lot of work still to do to the outside of it. I think that's turned out really quite nicely, though, you know. See if we can turn the light away from a little. So that's in the morning, so let's go for an evening shot. There we go. Oh, yeah. Really good. Excellent idea with the planet and the and the bowling ball as well. You should put random signs in random places where you wouldn't even see them unless you deleted a piece and put a name or something on it. Then you're really confused if you find it in the future. I really confuse myself all the time. What do you call a sea that lives in a bay? A bagel? It's so bad it's good. Yeah, that's the idea. I don't know whether you mean one of the crappy jokes there or this park, because it's meant to be so bad it's good. We need to do something on the back of that station as well. It looks a bit bland. So yeah, we're gonna have lots of stuff here, some nice bright lights. Obviously, we're gonna have a big sign saying Galaxy Bowl as well. And James Stant very kindly gave us some of the words in Planko. Have you had those crisp light poppadoms recently? Oh, do you mean the lime and coriander ones? I haven't actually. They're so good though. So good. See if I can find James. James tweeted me. Let me have a look. I can't remember how long ago it was. Oh, it was earlier than that. Oh, is that it? No. Wow. Twitter's been busy today. No. There it is. No, that's not either. I can't find it. You sent me some awesome words. Hold on. Whoops. I'll find these quick before we finish. No, this park is amazing. Don't be humble, just accept it. I accept. Yeah, thank you. I'm glad you think it's amazing. I'm my own worst critic, though. I always think I could be better. Why don't cannibals eat clowns? Because they taste fun. They're good. The bottom hole on the ball needs moving further away from the other two. Right, okay. That we can do. Oh, no, we've got to be careful because he won't actually follow the... Yeah, that's right, isn't it? Yeah, it's because it's those ones, isn't it? Or those ones, depending on how you play, I guess. Where's me? Right, okay. There we go, James Stant. Right, so I asked for the words Galaxy, Bowling, and Lane. The reason I wanted lane is because I want to be able to put it on the screens, lane 1, lane 2, lane 3, and that's the sort of word we'd have in Planko. And then Galaxy Bowling, although the big sign will say Galaxy Bowling, we'll be able to have the sign a few other places saying Galaxy Bowling in Planko. So Galaxy is Julexa, Bowling is Bowler, Bualler, and lane is Twun. So there you go. Completely random, but my English teacher always walks in and out of class and no one knew why. I asked him a question just before he left and he came back in and said, okay, I'm all zipped up now. I have no idea what you're on about. We're still streaming till 10 o'clock. Well, there's like 5 minutes left, so we're going to call it because there's no point in starting anything else. But thank you so much for joining me. Let's have a little look at what we did. We put down the worst carpet you've ever seen in the world, which fits perfectly for bowling alley. Oh, it's gross, isn't it? Still need to do a little bit of work in here. This is why I don't like doing interiors, because they take up so much work. Not so much work, but like they look good, but for nothing, if that makes sense. Like you so rarely actually come back and look at them, you know. There we go. There's another one of you hiding up there. That's not you, but I'll get rid of you. That's not you either. There. No, that's not you either. There we go. That's the one I want. 1, 2, 3. Delete. You should clone the bowling ball planet so you have a spare. Well, it's there when I need it. I watched the latest Bro Coaster video before. Really great. Oh, yeah, that's so good. That park. It's really my favourite. So bad it's ugly. It's good. Yes, exactly. It's meant to be gross. He always left up to do his trouser zipper. Oh, right. So why was it undone? Have you done that? It's just a billboards. We've just used one of the square billboards. Video wall panel 4 meter. The unlit version. And we get that horrific thingy there, and then we've got some galaxy stuff going on here, light theming. Yeah, I mean that, like somebody said before, those signs are pretty much made for this, you know. Yeah. Yeah, all right, I think that's turned out pretty well. And then we've made these crazy ass buildings on the roof here, which again, maybe a little over budget, but I think they look pretty cool. So I'm happy with them. Thank you so much for joining me, folks. Please give the video a like if you're still here. It does carry over into the video afterwards. It'll go up as a video on demand. And if you're not already, don't forget to subscribe. Thank you so much for joining me. What is the Brocoaster Discord link? No idea, but I'm sure if you go to the Brocoaster videos, it'll be in the description, I'd have thought. Especially the more recent ones. And the pizza screen there, yeah, they go to the loo. Thank you so much for joining me, folks. Have a great week. I'll see you. What's the plan for the week now then? So tomorrow, I think, is Subnautica. And also Surviving Mars. And then Thursday, Surviving Mars launches, so we're going to be starting a new playthrough in that, because save files don't carry over. Friday, Pinewood, whatever we end up doing. Most likely it'll be a shorter video of just finishing this building, to be honest. And then weekend back to usual, bit of everything. Thanks very much, and I'll see you later, folks. Take care. Bye-bye.